you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Colts sideline, Shane Steichen started his NFL coaching career with the Chargers in 2011, ultimately becoming their offensive coordinator. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. This guy's come in on... Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go here in Inglewood. Yeah. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
You think back to last week, and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with first and 10. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. That's on the former first rounder, the big man, Mekhi Becton. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. Oh, we'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be second and 10.
Down at the 40-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Colts.
On play action, Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. The Chargers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Troy Dobb there to make the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's third down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. It steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Another run here with Harris. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down, as he'll get this one up past the 20 to the 21.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Samuel Womack there to make the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Here's Herbert. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
J.K. Scott.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. From the 33, here's second and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They'll come up here first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First down.
Herbert. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chargers 14, Colts 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Taylor loses the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Herbert now on first down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will score! Mike Williams, touchdown L.A. That is second TD catch of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And Great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
41, Colts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll go play action. It's Richardson on the run to the right.
Anthony Richardson on the scramble.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that
He was
play.
taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle.
1-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action now, Herbert. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Catch is made. That is Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Herbert again. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. Now a screen set up for Harris. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
On the play. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Chargers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? it takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Next to score, Chargers 28, Colts 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
To throw, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9. A run with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup.
Looking to throw. Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce.
Richardson.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
In motion is Warren.
At the Chargers' 30-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Colts will cut into that lead. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Colts.
On play action, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. That's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Richardson completing this one to Downs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Richardson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it over center with Harris. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I got him. On me.
They're going to run out of the gun. And here's Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Hampton. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Colts 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle by Derwin James. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Colts about set to punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's 2nd down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score, Chargers 38, Colts 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll get about 2. Benjamin St. Juste there on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson going to look to throw. He takes off. And he's going to be very near that 1st down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Richardson. There he goes again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
1st down, Indianapolis.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Khalil Mack, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Mike, just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Now Richardson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
Just short of midfield.
Richardson to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he is going to have a Colts first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First down, Colts.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, right back to Harris. He finds some room across the 25. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
19 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
on first and 10, here's Herbert. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Cameron Bynum there defensively.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
14 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 1.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. So no 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll get about 5. From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Colts 38.
They'll give it to Harris again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. To throw is Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Herbert. And he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Ooh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. From 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Here's Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. To the left side and taken in by down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yards. And
a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll step up and run this. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They're trying to run for it with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. First down and more. Past the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.